I follow a guy called Dr. Weir, Wier, on YouTube, and he ran the third most busiest Social Security office for a long time. He's retired right now, and he's got a YouTube channel. He's talking about Medicare and Medicaid and how the Republicans having the majority of power in our government right now are cutting Medicare and Medicaid. Now, what he's saying is that they're not really cutting it. It's in sort of like they're talking about it. It's not a bill yet, but his argument was, and what he was saying is that what they do is they cut the whole thing first, and then after they cut the whole thing, then they go back in and then they find the fraud, and then they'll fix it. And what he was saying is that, and this is a key thing, he says, you need to be proactive. Call your politician and tell them, or, don't cut my stuff because I'm legit. I'm not fraud. I'm not committing fraud. You know what I mean? And here's my problem with that. Number one, these people in Congress, in the Senate, and the president do not represent your interest. They were in office because rich people put them in the office, and then after they got done, then they gave it to the people and said, "Now it's your turn to pick." That's not representative government, okay? So it's like the business, that says, "We're going to hook you up with this special channel, and you're going to have it for the next 3 months. And in order to keep it, in order to do away with it, if you don't like it, you got to call us, and then we'll take it off. But unless you call us, we're going to keep it on." It's the same thing, but only backwards, right? Now, the thing that caught my eye was that he said you got to call your politician to be proactive. Well, let me show you a way in which you can be proactive. The hell with these son of a guns. The hell with these son of a guns. You want to be proactive? Visit my YouTube channel called Fight for Decency. And under that channel, the introduction video is called Prerequisite for a Prosperous Middle Class. And under that less than 1 hour video, I show how there's a strategy to get our country back. Wear the uniform, wear red and white on your body, put red and white on your vehicle as you drive down the road. Believe me when I tell you, this simple act, if enough people do this, will get our country back to a government of, by, and for the people by Labor Day 2027. Can you imagine for a moment that we'll have universal health care, or at least a vote on universal health care? And when you go to the voting booth, you're actually voting for your representative. This happens by Labor Day 2027. You have to have the courage to do it. Pass this along. Prerequisite for a prosperous middle class is what you want to type on YouTube. Follow me, and liking, sharing, and subscribing to this idea is actually, with power, getting your country back. Do it. The hell with these son of a guns. Let's fight back. Fight with me.